Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to Finish on Friday, guys. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm excited about it. We're gonna be finishing up some drinks. Well, one drink I got only that is actually really close to being finished. So that's the one we're gonna be drinking on at least to finish up first, because there's not really a whole lot in that one, so it's probably not gonna be our main drink. However, I do need to clean my glasses. I tried cleaning them with my shirt before I started, and it just ain't cut. Turn the music down a little bit too. Oh, that's a lot better. Alright, so we're gonna start this off the right way, the only way, and that's what shots. We're using New Amsterdam today. One of my new favorite vodkas. So. New Amsterdam. I'm just gonna chill over here in the corner. But cheers to everyone who subscribed between the last live video and today being Video Game Wednesday and today being Finish on Friday. Cheers. Ugh, it gives me cold chills every time. Mouse is absolutely garbage. I'm not gonna say why the mouse is garbage because Kenny's he already probably knows why, but he's tired of hearing it, so I'm not gonna say anything. However, welcome back. Been a good week. Today was a very long day. Work was terribly long. I don't think I've had a day that was as long as this in a very, very long time. Mostly just very, very busy trying to get everything situated at work. Hit the store, got some new drinks. We have our reviews for this weekend set up and lined up already. Tomorrow is a special request from a viewer. Sundays is a combination. Actually, I think Kenny was the only one who told me about that one. Sundays is going to be Kenny. There will be 2 drinks on Sunday, and there'll be 2 more of the drinks on Tuesday. Because there's 4 of them, we're going to be splitting it up 2 and 2. So I think it's going to be really fun and really interesting to try those. We'll probably start with the 2 that I think aren't the best tasting, and then we'll go on over to the ones that I think taste the best. That being directly up to me. You know, I'm not going to try to put out there what they are, but I'm super excited about trying them. I don't know if Kenny's excited about trying them or not, because I told him if he can't find these, then he's more than welcome to some of these stuff. He's on the hunt for another review, as well as me. Another kind of mysterious drink that we can't find, so we're trying to find it. Hopefully we can find them very soon, because we are both really, really wanting to try them. Other things kind of going for the channel. Tuesday's review will probably be early, maybe. What we might do, I think we're having guests over on Tuesday, so we may have guests on the review. If that's the case, I may just buy a new bottle for Tuesday, and then we'll push those other 2 beers to Thursday. Yeah, we'll do 2 Sunday and 2 Thursday, and then I'll buy a new bottle for us on Tuesday. Yeah, I need to make a calendar, and I need to put this calendar like on my table here. That way I can pencil in things. Noted. Hey, honey. Mental note. and TV fixed. Alright, so we're going to be looking for like a rectangular calendar that can just kind of go like right here on the table. That way, whenever I like, hey guys, we're going to do this, this, and this, I'm going to write it in. That way I don't forget. Because Lord knows, I forget absolutely. Good old Miller Lite. What else we got? Yeah, so we're gonna be trying to get those videos out kind of in those order. A lot of new stuff coming out as far as reviews. No mixed drinks yet, but I do have a couple of the mixed drinks in mind. Today I actually tried the Red Bull Citrus, the yellow ones that you guys keep asking about. I tried it today. I do like the energy drink. I do think it'll be a really good mixer. I also tried the watermelon one. That one I think is gonna be really good as well for a mixed drink. So we'll probably be throwing those in there soon. There was a bunch of videos where you guys threw out that Red Bull, so I'm gonna have to go back and find them and start making those mixed drink reviews with that yellow Red Bull. I don't want to flood them all in with only Red Bull drinks for like a week, you know, so we'll try to keep it down with that. Kind of want to go into a few other mixed drinks. I don't know when or how. I kind of want to do a little fancier ones, you know, just in case anybody wants to try them with me, you know. But no, there's a couple of the fancier ones that I've seen recently coming up that I kind of want to try to make myself. And for everybody that knows that watches these, I don't make traditional mixed drinks like you guys think. I don't go out here. I don't make them like these several 100,000 view videos, you know. I make them my way. I don't put them fancy. I don't make them fancy. I don't try to make them pretty for you. I don't do any of that, nothing. I make them and I drink them, you know. As much as I agree, you know, you put garnishes and bitters and all that stuff in there, yeah, it's great, you know, it tastes great. But drinking it, and you're drinking, say you make a Manhattan, and you mix it all together, and then you start adding cherries, you add a leaf, you add an umbrella, you add more ice. That's cool and all, but that's kind of a bit much, you know, especially when I'm making a 5-minute, 10-minute video. You know, there's no need in me going in 20-30 minutes trying to make this perfect drink for you guys for a 5-minute video. I could do that, and then I could edit it down, take out all the snippets, you know, bring video out, zoom in, zoom out, do all this fancy stuff, which I may eventually in the future do those kind of things, but at the moment I just don't know how. I'm still learning those things. But my finger really hurts. What else is there? I feel like there was something else. That needs to be just pulled out. We're gonna pull that out. Alright, yeah, I can't do it on here because I think somebody said something about showing blood on here gets you in trouble. So, we're gonna try not to do that. So after the live, I'll stop messing with it. And maybe not. Things we're messing with. Where is it? There's something else I showed you. So there was this. People like to steal, you know. People love stealing. Well, at work, people steal things all the time. But they also leave half the box of things. So I like fishing stuff, and people like fishing. You know, like I love fishing. It's a good pastime, especially since I recently got back into it. I've spent way more time doing it recently, or over the last year, than I have in previous years. So I really enjoyed that, getting back into it and everything else like that. But so people, like I said, people steal stuff all the time. It's crazy. But they take like one thing out, and usually they take like the least expensive thing out of it. But we still have to sell that item, even if it has half of its items missing. Well, I bought the box that was over on the clearance section because most of the stuff was missing that was in it. I like to bass fish, so all the bass stuff was still in this box. And it was a 12 days of Christmas thing, and so I ended up with some new hooks. Well, you really see those. A new little bright yellow rig. Chatterbait. Spinnerbait. Another spinnerbait. Some swivel tails. I'm not sure what these are yet. I haven't used them before. More, they're like a worm. And then I got a rooster tail, a bright white rooster tail. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 things here. 9 actually. I got this little brightish blue and black as well as jig. Which is oh, because it's not supposed to be out. We're just gonna leave it out because the bag's ripped. Bright little blue. Really neat jig here. I like it. I think it's gonna do well in murky water. And I got all this for $1 because most of the rest of it was stolen. So with the most of it, everything else being stolen out of it, it was up to somebody to still buy it. And I was like, you know, if somebody's gonna buy it, they might as well use it, you know. And I go through the clearance section all the time to find weird things because I feel like clearance is like an amazing place to find random goods. I find all types of crazy stuff in clearance. I bought Pretty Lady a Pioneer Woman knife kitchen set in the clearance aisle. Don't know why it was there. It was perfect condition, but it was on clearance. I bought her a fancy scarf thingy the other day, and it's pretty cool. It wraps around, and it's got pockets, and she likes pockets, so that was really cool. We got a lot of, when we was moving into places too, you guys, if you're ever getting your own place or you're moving into a place right away or something, go to your local Wally World, go to their clearance aisle, and there's always utensils and stuff that you can use like every day for a third of what you're going to pay on the shelf. And I feel like that's the best way to go about those, because we got our entire like first plate set on clearance. We got all of our cups, our spoons, our kitchen set, you know, everything that you could think that you would need inside of it through the clearance aisle when we was first moving in. Because we all know moving into places really isn't cheap, so it's kind of one of those things. That one's going to hurt when it comes out. Keep messing. It's gonna be fun. Now it comes out. But this Serrano's wall count, we picked this one. Mostly it's our only one that was kind of close to being finished, and I didn't want to necessarily take a shot of it. There's not a whole lot left in there, but it's also got one of my favorite lids. I think it's really cool. Yeah, we had a little over one section. Favorite lid. Telling you favorite lid. Okay, go back on there. This Serrano, the one we're finishing with, right there. You heard it. You seen it right there. Read it in wheat, boys. This one's really neat because it kind of has like a Dr. Pepper kind of vibe to it. World's favorite Italian liqueur. It's about 28% alcohol, making it like, what is that? 28. That's just under 56 proof, something like that. Produced by Ilva Serrano, Italy. There doesn't really have a whole lot on these bottles. They got really neat, like, pitted glass design. For many cocktail ideas, you can visit their website, theserrano.com. Consumer information. Enjoy responsibly as usual. Colored caramel is what's used in it. And it's amaretto, original king. So, I mean, this is used for a lot of different mixed drinks. There's a absolute ton of cocktails out there for them as well that allow people to try them within reason of flavor, because a lot of people just don't enjoy like hard liquor tastes, and this Serrano kind of gets rid of that whenever it goes in as a soda vibe, soda taste, because it definitely has that Dr. Pepper vibe going all the way with it. Yeah, it smells really, really good. So we finished up our other game number 2, Wednesday, by surprise. We actually didn't know we were at the end of the game, so that come as a nice surprise. You know, playing the game all the way through. We didn't look at guides on how, like, what's our next mission, or we didn't look at videos on like how the game plays out. We did use Google twice. I can say we used it twice in the entire game. Once, whenever we were trying to figure out a bell puzzle, we figured that out. We got that one. A long click process of like sounds of the bells, and there was no way I was gonna figure that out. And the final boss, I was kind of confused. I figured out most of it. There was only one part that I wasn't figuring out, and I googled it and figured it out, and then we obviously beat the boss. And that was it. Other than that, we beat the entire game single-handedly. So that's always really, really great and really cool to see. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I think Wednesday will be a one-day game as well. I was talking to Kenny, and I'm going to go with Vanishing of Ethan Carter. And he said we can probably beat that game in about an hour, 2 hours, roughly. Hour and a half, something like that. So I think it's going to be really fun. I love mystery games, so I think it's going to be an interesting game to play. Yeah, let's see here. It says single player main story is about 4 hours. What was you talking about, Kenny? I mean, it's still probably going to be a one-day game. All play styles, no matter how you play, whether it says completionist, main, plus extras, all play styles, main story, everything's roughly around 4 hours, right at 4 hours. Main story says 3 hours, 57 minutes. Main plus extras, 4 hours, 8 minutes. Completionist is 4 hours and 12 minutes. All play styles average out about 4 hours. So I think that's going to be really fun. This says the game is only 4.5 hours long. Yeah, so we're looking at about 4 hours. And the good thing about the game actually being only about 4 hours long is this actually Wednesday, I actually got my schedule changed because of some schedule mishaps, and I'm going to be 7 to 4. So when I get home, I can actually start streaming a little earlier on Wednesday, and we can get that knocked out, and we'll play that whole game in one day. Avery, how's it going? Welcome back. I've got some Barton Sweet. What tis be what? This chair is so uncomfortable. See, like I took like one good sip out of it, and it's already like about gone. Definitely a weird one to sip on. Lots of like spices and flavors going around in there. Definitely wouldn't recommend as a sipper. It kind of tastes more like a weird mouthwash. It's just like a weird mouthwash. Man, my finger. Hey, no way. There you go. No way. Kenny, if you're lurking, if you're listening, they just closed down our local movie theater. Kenny probably doesn't care as much as I do because we use it. Man. Are the less stronger tasting liquors made for sipping? I wouldn't say that the less stronger ones are made for sipping because there's some strong ones that are decent to sip. I don't think strength and weakness determine a sip for taste, like whether it should be a sipping drink or not. Most of it boils down to flavor because a lot of things really strong can taste really smooth, but a lot of things that are really weak can taste really rough, and then vice versa. A lot of weaker things can taste really, really nice, and then a lot of stronger things can taste really, really rough. So it's about finding that happy point of what you're comfortable with and then running that. Our local CC's went out of business due to the local pandemic. That's sad. I love CC's. I haven't been in a very, very long time, but I absolutely love CC's. CC's Pizza is one of my favorites. They had this mac and cheese pizza that was it was great. And then they had this like cookie, this like pie crumbled one that was. I'm gonna have to go to CC's now. I gotta find me a CC's. The pandemic shut down a lot of places, man. Shut down a lot of places. That's crazy. Mac and cheese pizza was the best. Yes, I like the mac and cheese and taco pizzas. Yes, I loved all. They had so many great, like, cool idea pizzas that were just phenomenal. You know, they always mixed and matched pizzas. And I mean, it was a pizza bar, man. Like, it was really, really cool. There's another local one here that was really, really cool. Well, not really local to me, but it's called Untouchables, and they used to do all types of birthday bashes and birthday parties and stuff like that when I was growing up, and it was just so cool to go in there. And their pizzas were massive, man. So it was always really cool. But I guess I haven't really been. I haven't ate like at a pizza place in long. We just got a new pizza place up the road though. Pizza Inn, Village Pizza. I think it's Village House of Pizza. I don't know which one it is. Let's see. Village Inn is the name of it. But we haven't tried it yet. I drive by it probably daily, and it smells really, really good when we go by, but I'm not entirely sure. I heard a lot of bad things about it already, but most of it is just like the beginning of an opening, you know, like they just opened, so everything that they're putting out is probably not really worth it. There it is. Another bottle down. Another one finished. Definitely not a sipping drink. Definitely not a sipping drink. Definitely tastes like bad mouthwash sipping on it. Now that I've had it a few times. But using it as a mixer, it was really well. I think maybe even shots is better. Maybe not. But yeah, overall, I'm going to have to put this one down as a rebuy. As for cocktails or mixed drinks, I would not suggest it as a drink. And for anybody that's kind of curious, there's a way to determine the difference between a mixed drink and a cocktail. Mixed drink is easy to remember because you're just mixing something, right? You're mixing one and one you're making two things become one. So anything that takes only two items is a mixed drink. Anything that takes more than two, so starting with three, anything three and higher, becomes a cocktail. So the more you know. Alright, we're gonna rinse this out real quick because I don't want the syrupy drink in my other drink. Rinse down because I have to work on finishing this eggnog. I I need to work on finishing it because it's got milk and egg in it, and I don't even know how long we've had it at this point. But I'm pretty sure it's like after you open something like this, like it's like 3 months. It's good on the shelf, you know, until it's open. Once it's open, it then has a shelf life, which is weird. I find that to be weird. How is it once you open it, it's got a shelf life, but before you open it, it doesn't have a shelf life? I don't know. But ready to serve, chill and enjoy, rich and smooth. 15%, so it's still very light. Real eggnog is blended with Evan Williams Kentucky Straight Bourbon whiskey and other fine spirits, then finished with holiday spices for this original Southern style holiday cocktail. A Southern holiday tradition made even better with Evan Williams bourbon. Original Southern eggnog. Shake well, refrigerate after opening. It does contain milk and eggs, artificial colors, and FD&C yellow number 5. So, if you're allergic to milk or dairy, don't drink this. If you're allergic to eggs, don't drink this. I said don't eat this. But I'm none of those fancy things. So we're gonna drink. Very thick. But we're not gonna keep this one out too long. We're definitely gonna be putting it back in the fridge. This one's really good. And it's way better chilled. I think when I done my review, it wasn't quite as cold. I think I'd like thawed it, brought it home, opened it, and drank it. So that's really good cold. Still, I mean, like I said, it's a little bit on the thicker side. It is dairy. It is whipped eggs. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot that you're going to get away with there. But definitely really good. I want to be able to breathe out of both nose holes, please. That'd be great. I've been down to one nose hole since like Monday, maybe Tuesday, something like that. I know it was like that on Wednesday, so it definitely had been Tuesday or Monday. The worst thing is having to wear a mask at work and having a stuffy nose. Weird fuzz. It's funny. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird for me. Notifications. Ugh. My fingers just killing me, guys. Like every time I touch something, it just like hurts. It just sends like a chill down my spine. But heaven forbid, if I pull it out and it starts bleeding, YouTube's weird. I need to get better at working on Fridays. Because obviously, here, I think after this week, I don't think I'm going to have anything close to being finished by next week. Maybe my Clan McGregor. Maybe Two Fingers if I drink them this week. Next week may not be a finish on Friday. I don't know what it'll be, but it won't be. It probably will not be a finish. Especially with all the newer ones we've been buying recently, it's just, I don't think it's gonna work out. I got put in timeout for what? What did you try to say? The only things that you should be getting put in timeout for are, hang on, I'll pull it up. So the only things that you can get timed out for are blacklisted words and phrases, links, and excess symbols. So in order for you to have gotten like put in timeout, you had to have probably put a link, too many emojis, or you put like a word. Said CC had an arcade. I don't know then. I don't know why you would get put in timeout for that, but it's weird. I don't have a reason. It didn't tell me or anything. That's weird. Because there's only very few things that you can do to get put in timeout. So unless you said like a no-no word, then I don't know. Let me see if I can. Yeah, so it says you were timed out for 5 seconds for saying mac and cheese pizza was the best, and then you said, I like the mac and cheese pizza at Taco Bell. Weird. I think it's, what? There's only one common thing in all of those. I may have to figure it out. I didn't use emojis, probably just a bug then. I didn't use any bad words. Yeah. I'll have to look into it a little bit more and see what actually it's doing. I messaged Kenny. It only said that after about the arcade thing. Yeah, that's weird. I'll have to look at my list of words and stuff that are on my no-no list. Maybe I put in a word. Maybe I put in like something that was that you would put in there that doesn't need to be. Because I like auto-copied a thing, and then once I auto-copied it onto there, so it may have just had something on there that I didn't need to put on there. Stupid phone. Cats are asleep. That's good. At least they're not bothering you this time. They'll be awake again here soon, sure. With how good this one is, as eggnog, which I really like eggnog anyway, it's very hard to just like sip. It's more or less like drink, 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 gone. But also it's very weak. It is only 15% alcohol, so you're only running with about 30 proof. So I mean, it's not heavy. It's, I don't know. It's like taking shots of a strong beer-ish. Some weird thing like that. A little bit there. I'm gonna break it. I feel like I'm gonna break this. I need to get some bottles to put in this too. I don't really like eggnog. I like the mocha ones. Yeah, a lot of people like more like mocha style stuff, I think. Pretty Lady likes more mocha anything than pretty much anything else. So. I understand. Yeah, I know you do that. I know you don't. I was just curious. I was like, there's only got to be like very minimal laying on. Because it doesn't show me, like, for some reason, it doesn't show me when there's timeouts. Like, I wouldn't have seen it unless I looked at Nightbot on Google. Yeah, exactly. You've been having flooding there. It rained really rough here for a little bit. Mostly it's been drizzling off and on. I don't think we're gonna get much more though. I think it'll be done by the end of the day. Yeah, it's not even, I don't think it's raining right now. And then it's not gonna rain tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be 43 and 22, 45, 24, 45, 28, 52, 24, 55, 30, 58, 29, 57, 34, 58, 31, 52, 27, 49, 27, 22, 30, 55, 36, 56, 38, 56, 38. So it's not too terrible here all the way up through the 18th. It could be worse. Could be worse. Rain melted a bunch of the snow. That's good though. I mean, I really like snow, but I'm ready for snow to go almost as fast as it gets here. It's just a tedious mess. Mostly my truck's two-wheel drive, so I mean I'm not gonna drive it anywhere. Her car's front-wheel drive. I mean, we could probably drive it and be all right, but no point in risking any of it. Might as well just sit at home and wait for it all to go away. Yeah, just hate driving it. That's probably like my biggest thing is just driving it. It's not hard or like it's just tedious. You gotta pay attention more. You slide more. Like, just stay at home. It's pointless. I'm not gonna risk me being dumb by wrecking my truck just because I want to drive somewhere. I had what I needed, and that's all that matters. Definitely sticky. You can definitely taste the tail like they use like a whole milk, just by how like thick it is. This finger, man. I don't have a whole lot for today, though, really. I was banking on you guys. It was a long day for me. Like I don't think my feet has ever hurt. Well, they've hurt worse, but I don't think it's been this rough on my legs in a long time. 'Cause usually I get my break or I'll get my lunch at a decent time. Not today. Having some Doritos? Hell yeah. What kind of Doritos you eating? Those spicy ones were really good the last time I had those. Because I'm terrible. I don't do spicy things. Spicy things don't like me, so I don't like them. But Kenny was like, oh, you gotta try them. They're not that bad. And I tried them, and I ate that like whole bag that night. They were really, really good. But I think it was the purple ones, the spicy nacho, I think is what the ones that they were. I don't remember, but they were really good. It was like a purplish bag, purple and red, I think. Probably the best Doritos that I've had was those. We're always getting panic buyers when they think big snowstorms are coming. Yeah, same here. I don't know if you've ever been down here or not. I'm sure you get way more snow than we do. But when they call for a dusting, our schools close like this much snow. Like this much snow can be on the ground. You see that much, like a pinch. And schools are closed, roads are closed, businesses are closed. Everybody's buying bread, everybody's buying milk, everybody's buying all these meats and everything else like that, straight out. But you never see anybody buying canned food. Everybody's always buying these perishables, chicken, beef, pork, bacon, hamburger meat, or sandwich meat, you know, like That stuff made no sense to me, man. That made no sense. Like, why would you go out and buy all this perishable shit? That's just gonna go bad if your power goes out. But you're prepping to be snowed in for the power to go out. I don't know. I buy stuff that I know I can cook no matter what. Yep, I have my grill. If I want to cook some of the meat that's going bad, I'm gonna cook the meat, you know? But at the same time, I'm not gonna intentionally buy meat that could go bad. They often close school if it includes more than an inch of ice. And my grandma still cans. That's cool. She's got jars from before my dad was born. That's crazy. I know I got a couple friends that can. I don't think anybody in my family cans, but I know a couple people that do, and they have a ton of canned food. I thought about learning it, but I wasn't my thing. That's gonna be it when it comes out. So I cut my finger. Some really old cherries. That's great. You should try them. You have them, mail them to me, and I will eat them. That's what it is. That's the game plan. She got grapes, cherries, green beans, and peaches. That's really cool. A lot of people do the green beans. I haven't seen a lot of people do fruits, but I've seen people do peaches. But peaches, I've seen a lot of people do like green beans, tomatoes, chow chow. I've seen a lot of people do like okra, tomatoes, peppers, all that stuff like that. I've seen squash, zucchini, a lot of veggies and stuff like that. But it's just the minerals you put in it, I guess. I don't know. I've never canned, so I don't know what goes into this. Kind of in this old storage shed. I'm sure she does. I'm picturing it in my forehead. Old lean-to shed, boarded up walls, barely together. That's where the good food comes from. All I want for Christmas is some bar stools that are better. I need to get some new bar stools, guys. Oh, man. Or at least one. I need to get one good bar stool. Everybody else that comes over can sit on these, man, but this is rough. Got a lot of canned soup. Thank you. Canned soup's great. It's got a weird sweet taste. Need to buy some water jugs, pipes frozen. That sucks. I haven't had to go through that in a very, very long time, and I'm glad that I haven't. Went through way too much as a kid to try to go through that stuff again. Make sure all that's taken care of. Every bill of mine's paid forward by a lot. I don't know if it's just a me thing or if everybody else does do it too, but my stuff's paid forward heavily. They didn't freeze last year. Old pipes do that, you know. Whether actually new pipes do that stuff too. It's just sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. You know, it's leaving a leaky faucet or, you know, something small like that can make a huge difference. It's a very old house. It probably needs a complete renovation. A lot of your old houses are ran by galvanized pipes. So what happened in the newer style stuff, everything kind of left galvanized and left the copper. And they went from that into a PVC or a I think it's Pyrex or something like that. And now all your houses ran through a plastic instead of a metal. And it's supposed to be better for everything as far as insulation, your body, everything else like that. It's supposed to be better for everything. Now, older houses are built off of a galvanized design. So your waters and your pipes run differently out of your water heater. Typically your hot line comes from your copper line. Your cold line will usually almost always be a galvanized line that comes out, and that's where your main water pressure comes from. Is all your other lines are ran. Soldering copper is a pain. Pee break, which number? I actually haven't looked at the bathroom yet. I had to go check on Pretty Lady. The window unit that we have in our bedroom has got a windbreak coming through it, and it was blowing the curtain up and over, so we had to. She wanted to let me know before I come to here, because I put the curtain up and over because when I go to bed, I have to have my window unit because I have to have the sound. When she's going to bed, she doesn't like it, so she covers it up. So when I come to bed, I have to flip it up. She wanted to make sure that when I flipped it up, that I pinned it, because if I don't pin it, then it'll blow all her stuff off. But what you doing, Granddaddy Low? What you doing? We're relaxing. We might drink one more. I think we might drink one more. You just need the sound? Yeah. Yeah, I just need the sound of the window unit kind of running, you know? I know like a lot of people sleep with like a fan. See, we don't have central heat and air here. I have my baseboards for heating in the winter, but we don't use that because it's so expensive. But in the summertime, we don't have AC. We can use window fans, stand-up fans, but we have window units in sections of the house that keep it cool in the house. Well, we have one in the bedroom, and I keep it running when I go to bed because it helps me sleep. It kind of drowns out the cars and the trains and stuff that are going by. I'm about to edit a few vlogs. Dude, I'm so backed up, it's crazy. I bet so, man. I see you out here moving. You out here doing all types of things nowadays. Staying busy, busy, busy. Between work and this, I don't get nothing else. Hardly ever do I have time to get anything else knocked out. Very rarely. Time management has become as a distant friend. I needed to be more of a close friend. But me and time never was really good with one another. You know, it's either I'm doing it right or I'm doing it wrong, so I'm probably gonna do it wrong. But I'm getting my VA stuff started. Kenny's been pressuring me into getting all my VA stuff knocked out. And he called me the other week and talked to me about it. And I set up my hearing appointment this week, or at the beginning of this week, Monday. And they done my hearing, and it's not the best. I really need to start posting something. Hey, ain't nothing to it but to do it. And then once you start doing it, be consistent. Being consistent is the best thing you can ever do. My hearing's it is rough. They're going to be emailing me or messaging me mailing me my documents. YouTube has sounds that last a few hours, fan sounds and all. A little speaker, and that usually helped me out. So I found this app, you know, it's called Fan Sounds, and it looks like this. And you can select the speeds, you can select everything you want, and I kind of used that for a little while, but I'm so hot-natured, I just went back to the window unit, to be honest. It doesn't matter what time of year it is, I'm hot all the time. Avery says ocean sounds, yeah. I like listening to like rain sounds, stuff like that. Yeah, man, get on it. That extra money helps out a lot. If I had a regular job on two of that, I would be winning, dude. Yeah, I got my normal job still, so I mean, we'll see how it goes. I don't know how all that stuff works. I got a buddy that I work with. He went through the VA and got all his stuff situated, and he's helping me out get it set, stone, and all that fun stuff. Tell me what I need to do, how to get it going. Got me with the local rep here and all that fun stuff, so. tracking them the same way. Yeah. Where's I saved something the other day. Can't find it. It's a game. Yes, there it is. I knew I had it somewhere. Alright, so since everybody makes fun of me for using the bathroom all the time, this was funny. I found this on Facebook. I was scrolling the other day. It says you don't buy alcohol, you only borrow it. This is where all your beer money goes. I figured you guys would enjoy that. I thought it was funny because baby bladder and all, makes sense. That darkness fade whenever you put the thing in there. It's crazy. Facts. Very true. That's just how it goes, we're just borrowing time. It's gotta go somewhere once it comes in, so. There's another thing that I've been thinking about here recently setting up on the channel for YouTube here, and it's called StreamYard. Heard a bunch of different views about it. I got another channel that I follow that uses it and was teaching me about it and stuff. It seems like a really cool thing. Toilet emote. And I think it's gonna be something that we kind of maybe try out once or twice. Maybe like on next Friday, where I can't do a finish from Friday, I can do like where you guys can join and be part of the live stream. If you got a webcam or you don't, then you'll be able to join in as an audio through Streamlabs or StreamYard. And I can set up backgrounds, I can set up all types of different stuff. Move people around, categorize people, give people nicknames. I can do all types of stuff. So maybe that'll be a thing that we look at doing on Friday next week. Just as a possible, since we're not going to be doing, since we're not going to be trying out or finishing up anything, I think that'll be really fun to try. Maybe. See how it goes, though. Still got to do a little bit more looking on it, reviews, fun, all that fun stuff before I decide that I'm going to jump into something like that. But we know what time it is. Nose is just running away. Guys, this shot is for the usual. If you sub between now and the next live video, thank you for becoming part of the family as we're growing every single day with big numbers of knowledge. You guys are absolutely amazing, and thank you for that. So, cheers. It's so sweet and sour at the same time. It's crazy, but it's really, really good and worth trying. And that is the New Amsterdam Apple Vodka. And I don't mean New Amsterdam Apple Vodka as in it's a new vodka. I mean, the title is actually new. Just for funsies, I just want to let you guys figure that out. But, yeah. I want to say a huge thanks to everybody that tuned in, that watched, hung out. You guys are amazing. Chatted, talked, all that fun stuff. You guys are the best. It's been a good night. Like I said, I'm tuckered. I'm out. It's been a long day. I gotta go back at it again tomorrow and it's Sunday. Not off till Monday, so it's gonna be a long 2 more days, and then we'll have our 2 days off. But if you guys ever want to curse anybody, you can always go back to Mr. Ford himself. He introduced the 8-hour workday. So, cheers, and y'all have a great night. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another brand new review, as we have them all lined up. If you were here in the beginning, then you know what's going to be happening. I can't wait to see you guys there. And hey, comment on those videos, comment on those lives, comment on the reviews, comment on everything, and become part of the family. You know, you never know what next video is going to be posted. It might be your review. But guys, till later, till next time, till always, I'm Justin. I advise you guys don't have to. I try so you guys don't have to. So welcome to the Drink Reviews, and I can't wait to see you guys for some more. Y'all have a blessed night.